I'm back with another video. Twix, this chocolate ever. Guys, let's talk about TanaCon. Let's talk about what went down at TanaCon. Let's talk tea. I don't have tea, but I have water. So let's pretend it's tea. Let's find out what happened at TanaCon. What really happened? Let's talk about TanaCon and about the featured fucking creator badge. Let's talk about it. For you guys that don't know, by the time I'm uploading this, it's the day after everything ended, the day after VidCon ended and all that good stuff. For you guys that don't know, I go to VidCon every year, and so I was going to VidCon. I planned my VidCon trip since the last VidCon, last day of the last VidCon that happened. I already had my badge ready for the following one, which was this year. I don't know if anybody has heard. If you guys don't know who TanaMojo is, TanaMojo is this YouTuber girl that is really famous, has millions of subscribers, and yeah. Well, anyways, TanaMojo has beef with the CEO and VidCon in general, CEO of VidCon. TanaMojo uploaded a video, I would want to say a couple weeks before VidCon, saying how she was going to throw her own convention because fuck VidCon was, and I quote, fuck VidCon is what she said. TanaMojo picked it up to be this big, amazing convention she was going to throw that, if you guys don't know, she made it out of her pocket. And this is a disclaimer. I just want to say this is no shade towards Tana. I don't want to throw shade at her. She seemed like she really tried to throw a good convention for you guys. TanaCon was one of the worst experiences of my life. It was one of the hardest, most difficult conventions I've ever been to. I felt like I signed up for an anxiety attack and a heat stroke. I am gonna be totally honest with you guys. I signed up, that's what it felt like, that I signed up for an anxiety attack and a heat stroke. I was legit standing in a line. First of all, let's start to the beginning. TanaMojo uploaded a video a couple weeks before VidCon. Tickets were selling out fast. She had, I didn't even know that she was giving out free tickets. Then I heard about the $1 tickets, and then there was a $65 ticket. I didn't know about the free ticket, so by the time I went to go buy the $1 ticket, the $1 ticket was no longer there. And then after that, I decided to buy 2 tickets for $65, which was the featured fucking creator badge, which looks like this badge look like. I don't know what the creator one looked like, but I know the featured fucking creator one is this one. Let me just tell you that in my opinion, I think that she did wrong. I know that she wanted to throw a convention that was affordable for all her fans, and I know she wanted everybody to feel connected and feel happy and whatnot, but that was her first mistake. And her other mistake was not knowing how much subscribers that she had. She invited so many creators that have millions of subscribers online, thousands of people following them on different social media platforms. I felt like she could have really thought about what she was doing, but she didn't really think about it, in my opinion. By the way, this is, like I said, no shade towards Tana. I love Tana. I think she's fucking amazing. I just would not show up to another TanaCon convention unless I know for sure the next one, if she is to decide to throw another one, is safe and is in a good environment. By the way, this is how the lanyards look like. I guess her theme was like, I don't know how to explain to you guys, but it was like, it's like a street cred type of theme. Anyways, yeah, no, TanaCon was one of the worst experiences of my life. I'm diabetic, for people that didn't know, so it was really disturbing. I got there, and as a VIP, because the badge that I got is considered VIP, I would have thought that there would have been first, VIP would have come in first because we paid the most. Not only that, but because it's just something that should have been, there should have been 2 different lines. But again, TanaMojo did not think about that and did not think about how many tickets she was selling, because they were expecting, I believe, I don't know how much the room holded people. I know it was not big. It was not big at all. It wouldn't even hold 1,000 people, in my opinion. But I know that at first when I got there, someone said that there's 5,000 people, and then 5,000 turned to 15,000 turned into 20,000 people were in the parking lot of the Marriott, which was the place where it was being held. 20,000 people. Common sense, people should have gotten their ticket like checked. Like they weren't even checking it. Like they were just letting people in. Like the workers, the people giving the badges, these things, just should have done a better job in my opinion. I know I interviewed one of the girls. I'm not gonna say her name, and I'm not gonna put her interview in here, only because I don't want her, I don't want to get sued. I don't want nothing to happen. The lady that was giving out badges and whatever merchandise at TanaCon told me she wasn't getting paid for all this that was going on, all this commotion. She was not getting paid, or I had another worker tell me that she wasn't getting paid enough for all this. So yeah. So we were promised a good show. We were promised something amazing, that we got to interact with YouTubers that we loved and that we were subscribed to. Just a great time in general. The only good thing that came out of TanaCon was that she got at least to marry her, like, these people. I don't know who they were. They got married at TanaCon. That was the only good thing that ever came to that convention, because it was really bad. There was no water. Like, they didn't have hydration stations like in each of the corner where the parking lot, like each of the corners should have had a hydration station. She was having her poor fans and other creators fans being poor hydrated. There was, I kid you not, I was out there for like maybe 4 hours, and I wasn't even halfway through the line, and then they told me I had like 3 more hours to go. Not only that, but because I'm diabetic, I told them that I can be in the sun a lot, I can get a heat stroke, something can happen. And then the security was rude. All the securities were really rude. He said, I can't do nothing about it, like, you're gonna have to stand. I'm like, if you have me stand out here, you're gonna have to call an ambulance, and I'm gonna have to talk to whoever owns this hotel, because this is not safe. It's not safe for me. It's not safe. It's not even safe for people who are healthy and don't have a condition. So whatever, he let me and my 3 other friends go in, and obviously I took them with me because I wasn't going to let my friends stand in the heat. The people behind me that were behind us, that whatever said that we had 3 more hours to go, they didn't even get the chance to go in. By the time we got in, they were already telling us to get out. One, I think it was Tana's best friend or the DJ, I'm not sure, was like, guys, we're gonna have to ask you guys to leave because we want to rotate the next group, which I found really unfair, because first of all, I just got in, and rotate how? Like, we should all be in here together, and if I paid a fucking VIP ticket, I should be in here at all times, right? I didn't even get to meet Shane Dawson, which was the one that I was supposed to go meet. Like, I was supposed to meet Shane Dawson. Like, that's the only reason I even showed up to TanaCon, was because I know that he doesn't really go out nowhere, and I wanted to meet Shane Dawson, Rylan, and all of them, and Morgan, and yeah, I wanted to meet the whole squad. So first of all, it wasn't even fair that I didn't even get to meet my idols, my favorite YouTubers. It wasn't even fair. It was just all bad. It was just a bad experience. He was saying that we need to rotate out, and then rotate out meant, and then after he said that we have to rotate out, he says we all have to get out because there's not enough room, and that supposedly the fire marshal showed up and is kicking everybody out because he said that we were a fire hazard and it was really bad. And yeah, and then we ended up having contractors board or contractor people show up, like, with their helmets, like, saying it's bad for them, it's bad for the building, it's not safe to hold this many people in a small amount of space. And so a lot of fans were getting mad. Security, I personally got pushed by security. Like, I got pushed, like, literally pushed. I almost fell to the floor, and he didn't even say sorry. I got pushed and bad talked by many security guards. The security guards were not even nice at all, first of all. My friend, she got pushed by security, and he didn't even say sorry, and it was a different security that I got pushed from. It was all bad. It was all bad. Like, it was so disrespectful. Like, they were yelling at us in our faces. I know that, fans get, like, overwhelmed, and, like, there's good fans that are, like, respectful, and then there's the fans that are, like, climbing and, like, trying to get in, like, even though they got said no. There was a time where everybody, like, created, like, a big ass mob and tried to push past security. I almost got ran over by people. Like, legit, I almost fell to the floor, and people were, like, on top of me. People were legit jumping on top of me. I was getting squished. I was having like I said, I felt like I signed up for an anxiety attack. That's how bad it was. Besides that, after the building, after we all were all like this, like legit, like, I couldn't breathe. I was already having my panic attack. Finally, I guess Tana tweeted, which Tana, first of all, don't tweet if it's not gonna happen. Tweeted that her and Bella were gonna come out and talk to us. The first mistake that any YouTuber did was, why the hell would you guys come out of the hotel knowing that there's like 20,000 screaming fans that are gonna jump over the little gates that they had? They had little gates over, and they didn't even have enough security. Okay, I know that I said the security was like disrespectful, but the fact that they didn't have enough security to keep us all safe and from like trying to kill each other, like that was bad. Like, you needed more security there and you didn't have enough, and that was not safe. Some YouTubers came outside handing out waters. Like, I understand you were being nice, but to be honest, you should have had someone else do it, because you have 20,000 fans yelling and trying to jump. So we had many girls like move the gate, like drop the gate and jump over the gate just so they can talk to a creator. It was bad. Yeah, they took out like water bottles at the end, but it wasn't enough. It had like 2 cases and then they just gave them away. I was dying of thirst. It was really bad. So whatever. Fast forwarding, Tana tweeted, me and Bella are gonna come talk to you guys. After waiting there for about 15 minutes in the sun, in the blazing hot freaking sun, in the humidity of LA, of Anaheim, of California, of the state of California, that is freaking, the weather is bad, especially if you're not from there. Because me personally, my hair was puffy. It was bad. Like, the heat, I felt like I was delusional from the heat. That's how bad it was. And from all the body heat that was around me. After everybody reported back, Tana never got out. I feel like I think someone said, I don't know, she had like security, like 5 securities around her, but we didn't know for sure it was her because we didn't get to see because they were like blocking her. But after 15 minutes, nobody came out. It was this like lady that worked for her, whatever, that said that if we want TanaCon to continue, we should all leave and go get some food because they want us to be safe. Tana tweeted that she had a menu for the next day, that everything was gonna be good for the next day, but that she was working super hard to do something tonight because she didn't want to let us down. After all that commotion happened, after the worst experience of my life, after the anxiety attack that I had, after freaking the hydration that I had, the meltdowns that I have had, I went back to my hotel. I was going back to my hotel. There were still a couple of fans. Oh wait, that's not even the best part. As people were leaving, they didn't want to leave. Like, the girls were like forming walls so security wouldn't get them. The police showed up with tasers, with those like little whacking sticks that they have, and said that if we don't leave, they were gonna push everybody off the premises. Like, it was bad. Like, I almost got tased. That one of my friends, legit, this much of getting tased. Like, it was bad. It was bad. In my opinion, I feel like the CEO of VidCon was laughing at Tana because of the way she felt. I understood that it was her first year. Like, I don't blame her. Like, you're 19, you're planning a convention, like, you don't know better. But I mean, come on, Tana, like, you rushed things. Like, you made it seem like you were doing it because you wanted to prove a point. I'm sorry, but it seemed like that. I know that she says that she'll do anything in her power and give us money in merch if that's what we want, or a refund, but whatever. Fast forwarding that, after the cops or whatever, she goes live and says all that, and then the next day she tweets last night, in a meeting with security to make sure tomorrow's event is safe enough for you guys. Anyways, after she tweets that, she's like gonna text the people that left their number from the ticket under the name of the ticket, and gonna text you guys, because they have this little, like, they'll text you for updates, text you guys under your number of your ticket to let you know what's going on. I didn't get no message. The only message I received was a message saying this panel is going on right now. They didn't think of shutting off the messages, so people were thinking that things were going on, but they really weren't. After I stayed up, got up at 5 in the morning, checked my phone. 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, no tweet, no message, nothing saying that the event got canceled, until I texted one of my friends and he told me the event got canceled. and it was this big thing. Like she said that she was gonna throw something and nothing happened. Like all of us, like people that came from out of town, like me personally, like I know I already had somewhere to stay, but people that paid just for this to come, like for real, like are you serious? Like they didn't even get it. Me personally, as VIP, I was supposed to get a swag bag, all these promises, all these photos. I got nothing in return. When you try to email the company, which is Good Times, the people that sold you, Veeps or whatever it is, when you email them, they tell you to handle it with the creator. The creator has about millions of people subscribed to her, about millions of fans. Is she really gonna take the time to read my one email? So from right now, guys, I don't even know if I'm gonna get a refund, because the company is telling me to handle it with the creator. The creator is not gonna take the time to answer me back, and if she does, great, but she cannot repay me through the pain of my feet, that I got balls of like hurtness and like the way that I got bruises because I got stepped on and pummeled. Like she's not gonna give me my money for that. Through my stress, through my anxiety, I know that I wanted to go, but really, Tana, like she really did not plan this good. TanaCon was the worst experience of my life. I will not be going back unless I know that it's guaranteed that I will get what I was promised, what I paid for, or their security. Or come on, get a bigger venue next time that holds more people. Be smart about it. TanaCon was really the worst thing in my life. Like I really don't know. Like it was bad. Like TanaCon was bad. It was in the worst environment. I literally signed up for an anxiety attack, and I don't think I would ever go back to something like that unless she has really guaranteed us a great show. Like don't guarantee us something if it's your first time. Like come on, Tana, like come on, be smart. Millions of people are like, you invited people that have millions of subscribers. You have millions of subscribers. Like come on. Like Shane Dawson, what, has like 15 million people on YouTube. Shane Dawson hasn't came out of his house in how many years to do these type of events. Like be smart and know that there was gonna be a lot of people that are gonna show up, even just for him. Like all I heard was, I can't wait to meet Shane, I can't wait to meet Shane, and like you really fucked up and like made us go through shit like this. Like no, like I'm sorry, but deep down inside, the CEO of VidCon is laughing. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, team VidCon, because it had a bunch of security. It was really safe. I know that a lot of people are gonna clap back maybe and be like, oh, it's because VidCon can hold 20,000 people and they were expecting 20,000 people. I don't care. Like you should have been smart. I'm pretty sure there's venues that are bigger or something, but also she should have been smart with her ticket selling. My opinion, not gonna return to TanaCon. TanaCon was the worst decision I could make, worst investment. Even my mom said, my mom's like, I'm not, this was so unsafe, this was not coordinated. Many parents are pissed, many fans are pissed, and it was bad. So yeah guys, TanaCon, worst thing ever. Wouldn't recommend it unless she gets her shit together. But anyways guys, this was my experience with TanaCon. I hate TanaCon, sorry, but it was just not worth my time, and I got so much anxiety, so many bruises, everything, headaches, heat strokes. Like I was about to have a heat stroke. Worst experience ever. So that's my story of how TanaCon went. I'm gonna be uploading little videos here, actually here, right here next. Look, watch this video. This is a video of people yelling refund, refund. Watch it. Refund, 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 refund. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. These are people. The next video is a video of me getting pummeled and saying this is crazy.
Yo, this is crazy! This is crazy! People are pushing!
The next video is people being disrespectful and writing on the poor hotel place walls saying fuck this shit. Look at this.
Yo, someone really wrote fuck this shit on the wall.
And the next couple of photos that you're gonna see is people airdropping stuff because they were mad and they were sipping their water and they were saying fuck you TanaCon because you didn't give me my money's worth. Here it goes. Like it was bad guys. Totally don't recommend TanaCon. But anyways, guys, this was my TanaCon video experience. I love you guys. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, in my next video I get to talk about VidCon, which I love. Actually, this is my VidCon pass. Team VidCon. Peace out. TanaCon. Like, it was the worst. Like, I'm anxiety everywhere. Bye, guys.
Kind to you guys.